Welcome to Gmod Discoveries, Season 1, where we will talk about 3 animals extinct and endangered. The 3 men you'll be hearing from today are Ty Short, Nick Boonenklosser, and Jimmy Jim. And me, your narrator, Nick Torres. These 3 dove into the depths of the animal kingdom to gain knowledge of the wildness that is walking on our planet. So please, pay attention, listen close, and have a wonderful day.
When it comes to weird animals, I like to think of the dodo bird. The Rhaphis clatus, or what people like to call him, the dodo bird. These little fellows were in Mauritius, which is 500 miles from the eastern coast of Madagascar. Sadly, they had become extinct due to deforestation, being hunted down, and most of their homes being destroyed by settlers back in the 1680s. Dodo birds are actually evolved from pigeons, which is actually pretty interesting, seeing like they don't even look like they evolved, look like they de-evolved, but that's fine. But it's not fine for them since they basically died. All of them died. From observation, their bone structures are actually similar to the ostrich by looking at their spine and also their sternum. And by looking at their sternum, it's actually larger than ours, which that's also fine. And obviously they didn't come from us, and we didn't come from them, so. The interesting part about the dodo bird is that they have hollowed bones, which actually was from their lungs extending to their bones, which is actually pretty weird because usually hollowed bones are for flying birds, but the dodo can't fly due to lack of prey in their environment. So they had no reason to escape from anything else, so instead of evolving, like I said, they de-evolved. So that's why they were hunted so much. We should actually care about this because we need to take care of our planet and actually grow more trees. And also we should actually not mess up the animal cycle of hunting. So the more we know.
Here we have the proboscis monkey. The scientific name for this monkey is Nassalis levatus. In the last 40 years, these monkeys have been declining at a rate of 50% due to habitat destruction, or logging, and oil palm plantations. We should care about these monkeys because they're a big reason for seed dispersing. You might be asking, what did these monkeys evolve from? Well, studies indicate that these monkeys have distinct evolution of colobines, which is an old world monkey. These monkeys have very, very similar bone structures to humans, like arms, hands, spine, and even legs are alike. An analogous bone that these monkeys have to their alligator is that their arms are very different. They also have very big differences in what they help do. A vestigial structure of these monkeys are their full expression of the clavicle and sternum. These monkeys mainly live along rivers and tropical lowland rainforests. There are seed dispersers. When they eat ripe fruit or unripe fruits, the seeds travel through their digestive tracts. The seed is still intact in their feces miles away from where it was eaten. While all monkeys are seed dispersers, scientists did a study where they found out that proboscis monkeys' seeds are more likely to sprout when traveling through their gut. They are not only dispersing seeds, but they are helping it grow too.
Gary's Wildlife Documentary presents the Triceratops, Episode 3. Welcome to Episode 3, where we look at endangered, extinct, or unique species. In this episode, we will be looking at the Triceratops, of the Chaosmoran family, which grew to be on average 9.0 meters, weigh about 5,500 kilograms, or 12,125.42 pounds, and live on average at about 25 to 30 years. Now, when did this beautiful species become extinct? Well, the Triceratops became extinct about 68 to 66 million years ago, during the late Cretaceous period. During those times, the most famous great extinction happened, killing off the dinosaurs that weren't avian. When the Triceratops went extinct, it didn't have time to evolve and share a common ancestor with any species alive to this day, except possibly birds, but it's only speculated that they share a common ancestry. But before the Triceratops went extinct, its ancestor, the Titanoceratops, shared a homologous structure with the Triceratops. And before the Titanoceratops evolved into the Triceratops, it had an enormous frill that contained an opening in the middle. So when the Titanoceratops evolved into the Triceratops, the frill became substantially smaller and sealed the hole, as its main function of protection wasn't required as before, instead being more of a way to attract mates. But it's only a speculation. But one curious thing, the Triceratops has an analogous structure to humans, having 3 of the 4 major bones that humans have. While the Triceratops doesn't have any ancestry with humans, we still share a similar bone structure and function as them. Not only that, but even the Triceratops has a vestigial structure, being its 5-toed feet, as only 3 of the fingers actually carried its weight. The other 2 didn't have any claws or hooves, rendering them useless. And before they met their inevitable demise, they lived in dry forested areas and plains, where vegetation was plentiful, containing either ferns, cycads, and palms. This is perfect for them, as they are considered herbivores, and would uproot trees and plants that other herbivorous dinosaurs could not. It is also believed that they could use the power of their heads to bring down trees and serve them as food.
Thank you for watching Gmod Discoveries. We hope you learned a lot and that this video inspired you to go exploring into the wild, wild world we have. We will be glad to see you again very, very soon. Come again.